until he drops his bottle and starts screaming. You ever seen that video of the beagle playing on the couch and he drops his toy and he just throws his head back?
Well, Jillian, as...
I'm gonna go put my cat out of my room.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab... I'm gonna bring my headphones with me here, so I guess I don't really just... Never mind.
So we're not all ready, but we will be in about a minute or two.
You were all ready until you said something. You ruined it.
I will not let this detract from the campaign.
It's on that, man.
I will.
Did you say you will?
You're crazy.
Explain yourself.
Crazy?
No.
Crazy ones. Locked me in a room. I read the room. Rats. Rats make me crazy.
Crazy?
I was crazy once. I locked me in a room.
Jillian, you come to out of your
You what?
charmed and you seem to
What kind of charge did you put me?
you stir awake under your charmed sleep to hear the chanting of Chloe and Alina about how they used to be crazy. You find yourself being fireman carried through a foggy forest by Apophis himself. And your hands and feet are bound. Kind of a crazy...
I look towards Chloe. Help!
Help! The
Oh, you
blinding...
not get sick!
I agree.
Julian, this is for your own good.
The foggy forest will begin to give away into the field of tombstones where you left Hardock.
You're gonna kill me?
Down the hill, you see the campfire that Athoth is currently lit in, and Hardock on the ground, lying still, asleep. Welcome back to camp. Now that you're awake, Apophis will put you down on your feet and unbind your arms.
What did you do to me while I was asleep?
Nothing. It wasn't me you needed to worry about. You were sung away by a harpy. Dumbass. And he'll give you his playful slap on the chest.
Wait, why do I see this ship now?
What? Wait.
This is like the most toxic ship. He has killed my entire family several times.
I've seen worse.
No!
It's a triangle enemies lovers, wow.
No!
So, Jillian, since you last remember, since crossing the River Duat, Apophis has seemingly changed a little bit. Instead of wearing just a loincloth, he now has these big, thick cargo shorts that go to about his knees. They're kind of bland and tan, like the picture shows. The golden necklace that was around his neck has segmented into these, like, dozen golden teardrop looking shapes that are kind of floating about a half-inch above his neck, and his feathers around his neck and behind his back are now more animated, like they're moving around like seaweed would move in the ocean. He seems to have more of a kind of golden hue around him, and he seems to be standing slightly straighter, his posture stronger, his eyes more alight. But he'll stand you up, he'll dust you off, and he'll give you like a pat on the back as he ushers you towards the fire, and he'll say, "You probably need some rest."
I need you to love that you mean.
What? I don't know what you just said. I think you need some rest. Go get some sleep.
You're right, I'm sorry. I hate you. You get you right off the ground like a sad puppy and fall asleep. I'm tired of things touching my brain. It's not fun.
Alina's gonna go sit next to the fire, just warm up.
Iron Wall is still sitting stationary next to Hardock, but he'll whir up a little bit as you come closer, and he'll say, "Hardock is awake right now.
Or, excuse me, Hardock is alive right now. We had a bit of trouble extracting the water out of his lungs, but it seemed to come out with a little bit of shadowy, smoky wisp that he threw up. I don't know what that was all about, but he's fine now.
As long as he's doing alright.
Just needs a little bit of rest. Made 8 hours. I'll keep watching her for you. Wake you up in the morning.
That would be nice. She yawns and she will lay down on the ground next to the fire and curl up.
Apophis will squat down next to the fire, and he'll poke at it. The living fire, Athoth, will whirl around as he gets poked, and he'll go, "Hey! I'm still sitting here, buddy!" Apophis will drop the stick and put his hands up and go, "Okay, fine." And he'll kind of pace back and forth about 15 feet away from you guys. Just walking around, kind of thinking. After getting yelled at by Athoth, Apophis will just get up and he'll pace back and forth at the edge of the campfire. And we will just rest for the night, it seems. No watches, no shifts, no one wakes anyone up. No watches, no shift, no one wakes anyone up. By the time the first of you stirs awake, you see Athoth is just but a small candle flame. More than just a little bit of embers burning in the fire. And seeing some of the party members stir, he will greet a good morning to each of you. Hardock, when he wakes up, he will begin distributing rations out of his pack to anybody who might need them for breakfast. And the only person who doesn't immediately wake up is Apophis, who has his feathers covering his face in this, like, sleep mask-esque look. And he's just laying with his head on a tombstone about 20 feet away from you guys. I guess he's more leaning than laying, but...
Should I do it?
What?
Should I do it?
And she's like, do what?
That's not why I asked. Should I do it?
She is like extremely confused. No? No? What?
Dang it. Chloe, should I do it?
You know what?
Chloe wakes up. You woke her up to ask her this. She wakes up with like half of her fur and one side of her face matted, and the other half of her face is sticking up. She goes, "What?"
That's not why I asked. Should I do it?
Sure, I don't fucking know. And she's gonna like roll back to sleep.
Jordan, what the hell are you on?
Now I got permission to leave me alone.
I said no!
I got permission from a more important person than you.
What the crap? She was asleep.
She said yes, though.
I'm gonna use my rope from earlier and just try to trip him with it.
Guys, this is horrible. You're gonna love it.
Is that me?
That's it.
I'm being ready to cast a spell.
Whoa.
Make a dex save versus Alina's attack action to see if you don't trip over her lasso.
And then you get a nat 1, you just
Pretty good.
That one, or
Oh
two.
no!
That one.
I break my nose as I fall.
You slam into the ground with a massive thud, and you see one of the feathers wrapped around his face, like, peel up, and an eyeball look around, and then lock eyes with you as you wake him up.
It's just hungry, bitch.
Ah!
All tied up, I kicked out.
All 5 of his feathers fly off his face. He holds his head and screams out in pain as he takes, like, a couple points of damage from your vicious mouth.
Jillian, stop!
Stop what?
Give it the side.
Ow! You can't kick a more defenseless man. One man that's on the ground.
You're attacking somebody!
I ain't attacked nobody! I just told the truth. The truth hurts sometimes, alright? The truth hurts!
The leader's just gonna try dragging him away from She's like done with Julian's crap, dragging him away.
Apophis will stand up to his full height.
I'm really
Try.
Apophis will stand to his full height and he'll say, "If you don't get that orc away from me right now, I'm dragging his ass back to the Harpies."
Shut the hell up, I'm doing it already.
Oh, I almost forgot. You guys have a Harpy slave now.
What?
Well, no, technically he's rations.
Yeah, he's living rations right now. Yeah, so there were two. There were.
We have one who is ready, who's for dinner tonight, and the other one is for later.
Yeah, the one is bound up and gagged because he kept squawking in protest, and now he's just kind of sobbing in the corner.
Ooh, settle on fire.
We've still got plenty of harpy meat from last night. We're fine. Everybody just slowly turns and looks at the sentient person.
Chloe's not gonna.
Well, as everybody starts their day, no matter what it is that you do eat for breakfast, you
Hopes and dreams.
you guys still
Yeah,
have.
what, did you dream still? Sure.
This dream is about losing your nails.
Ah, no! I'm not hungry anymore. Have it back. That's not cool.
Sorry, what happened?
Chillian is regurgitating Chloe's hopes and dreams right now.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
that was my hopes. I'm keeping my hopes. That was just one of my dreams. I didn't like that dream. I didn't have it.
As you guys start your morning, each of you still haven't technically completed the first trial. You all still need to bring your light of hope to the torches of the tombstones here. You need to light one in order to spawn a spirit to guide you to the next trial. So after each of you guys have breakfast, Apophis will clap his hands together and he'll bring the lantern back out that he's been using to hold Athoth. He'll coax Athoth into the lantern and use the living fire to light a nearby torch that's next to a tombstone. As he does so, a spectral hand will come forth out of the ground, pulling itself up out of the grave. And this small, unidentifiable, about 5'6", 5'4" spirit will pull itself out of the ground, and it will bow towards Apophis, and it'll beckon as it begins to walk towards the forest. He'll look back.
5'4" isn't small.
Hold on, Chillian. Alina's like 5'2" in real life, isn't she?
Yeah.
I knew it.
How'd you know?
Only the struck dog barks.
I'm still gonna go in there and hit you because I'm 5'4".
Oh, he called you short then.
He did. Yesterday he couldn't find his lighter, so he asked me to get the blowtorch. So I went and looked for it, and it's on the top of the fucking cabinets.
Oh.
And I turn around, and he's just pointing and laughing at me.
There was one time my little brother stole something from me and hid it in one of the cabinets I couldn't reach.
I have like the opposite problem. I'm too tall.
Yeah,
Give some back to her, you fucking thief.
I know, right? That's what she says all the time!
Give her your ankles, it's only fair.
That won't make her even tall, though. She's still be short.
bro.
All right.
How are you anyway? Because I know I've seen you, like, touch the door frame. Like, with,
How
like,
tall am I?
walls.
Yeah, I think you're taller than
Yeah.
me, which is crazy.
I'm 6'8".
Jesus
Holy
fucking
shit.
Christ, you're a Nephilim.
No, that's
What does that mean?
You're half.
You
You're,
better believe the photos of me and Chillian are pretty funny in family photos.
the Nephilim are half angels. They're the giant folk of the
Yeah,
normal
and
world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Eem is pluralized, so he would just be Nephil.
Oh, so you're fuck. I don't know. People believe that Goliath from David and Goliath was a Nephilim.
Yeah, family photos of me and Chillian are pretty funny.
Literally the orc and the halfling.
She's almost half his height. Good lord.
He is over a foot and a half taller than me.
So before all of you is an endless sea of tombstones, each one with their own torch to light. Your task as the New Horizons was to bring the light of hope to these spirits, so that one may guide you to your next trial. I leave you all here to complete.
How funny would it be if Chloe saw him light the torch and just immediately started fireballing the other torches? I'd rather not have her do that, but that's a funny thought.
I don't think it's my dust.
Chillian goes, fuck you!
You don't think anything's funny, Chillian. You green man. Your family's dead.
Wow!
Wow!
What?
Imagine if the Joker started every interaction with Batman that way. Ah, your fucking family!
I thought you were family! What the asshole!
She would not say that. That's just me.
Clearly,
That's just your evil inner thoughts.
clearly, Chloe is
Turns
using.
black for a second. Chloe turns black for a second. Dead.
That was so... Just out of nowhere. Well, your family's dead.
Holy shit, guys! I don't know what just came over me. Man, I lost my accent. I don't know what's happening.
Dylan's like crying on the floor.
Chloe clearly is using the light of hope that she stole right out of Chillian's heart. So, anyways, for the third time, there's a field of tombstones. Alina walks up with her candle, holding the light of hope, and she brings it towards a torch that's laying next to, or that's standing next to a tombstone. As she brings the candle close to the torch, the light jumps off of the candle and into the torch, lighting it up with this ghostly blue flame. And much like Apophis did with Athoth, a spectral blue spirit will crawl its way out of the ground, bow towards Alina, and beckon with her as it begins to slowly stroll into the forest. Oh, and I need to grab my
Does he
bill
have
pencil.
to follow it?
No.
Not going to do that.
Okay.
She don't trust that no more.
That's fair.
That's not the way we're going.
No.
I mean, we can go that way if we want. That's fine.
Julian, shut up.
Oh.
I'm not going that way. I don't trust the thing.
Chloe is
What
going
is
to.
happening? The people.
Chloe's gonna walk up to one of the torches and light the torch.
Is there any
She's
children
also
around?
immediately going to.
Put Chillian out of context with that real quick, somebody.
No!
He wants to add them to his family so they can die.
I'm writing something down here for Alina real quick.
Okay.
Hey, Chili, can you let me know when the your family's dead joke gets old? 'Cause I have a tendency to beat a dead horse, so.
You have
Just like my
tendency-
family!
Yeah, I was gonna say you have a tendency to beat a dead.
Anyways, okay, and then Chloe, what did you do?
A torch and then immediately jump back.
Okay, so you light one torch, and a spectral spirit will come out of it, bow to you, and begin walking into the forest.
She's gonna automatically start following it since Apophis did.
Do you guys know how to do survival skills? What the crap?
No, you've met us.
Don't trust anything in this forest.
You know what?
Lena is the only sane one in the group.
Oh my word.
We need at least one.
Lena would survive the horror movie.
She's just watching as you guys stupidly follow these spirits.
Yeah,
I
you
had
join
a
us.
dream that I avoided a horror movie.
Oh.
Like I told DJ about this. I told DJ about this. I literally, like, in the dream, I was with a group of people, and they're like, "We should go into that building." And I knew there was a monster in there, and I was like, Nope. And I just turned around and left.
What are you doing, Chillian?
We're lighting torches. I'm just following what we're doing. I'm too stupid to make decisions.
Okay.
Stop! Everybody! Elena is tired of being a freaking preschool teacher with everybody.
Hardock tries to just follow Chloe, and Alina, you have to kind of stop him and tell him to light a torch with his own fire, because he would have forgotten. While you're chiding Hardock, Chillian goes and attempts to follow what Chloe's doing, and light the same torch that Chloe which results in nothing happening. So, in a confused...
It worked so well the first time!
With a confused scratch of his head, he turns to the torch behind him and lights it instead, and a spectral spirit will pop out of it.
Okay, it worked.
Alright, everybody's got a spirit. And as everybody begins to at least follow Chloe and the spirits as well, you find that the 5 of the spirits summoned have stopped and congealed at the edge of the forest, where the fog grows denser.
Ew.
Apophis is there waiting for you guys with his lantern of living fire raised. He seems bored as he waits, but finally, with the party arriving, the spirits all kind of nod towards you. And before they begin to move, there's this soft singing song that kind of drifts in from the forest, from your guys' left. And the spirits will all turn and start walking to the right.
I guess we're going that way, to the right.
And Apophis will follow.
But did I end up meeting back up with the group?
Well, I'm assuming so, because everybody else is going to the forest. Are you going to stay
Yeah.
at the beach?
Just gonna be muttering under my breath. Group. She meets up with them.
The spirits are very noticeably heading the opposite direction of the harpies' calls. Excuse me. Now that you've dealt with them before, you will not need to make another check, Chillian, unless you wish to go investigate yourself. Which would be kind of funny.
Investigate myself?
Otherwise, the spirits will lead you down a very specific path through the swampy, marshy forest. They wind you through twists and turns and over roots. The path they walk on, assuring that none of you ever get stuck in mud or even have to deal with difficult terrain. They seem to know exactly where they are going and how to get there, despite the fact that it seems to take hours of walking through a seemingly endless swamp before you'll get anywhere. It feels humid in a strange way, because the temperature's been perfect and unnotable this entire time. But it's not really like causing you to sweat. It's more of this like swell of energy within the area. Magic casters will get an extra spell slot to cast of their own choosing of level.
I think the only one that is a spellcaster is Alina.
Yep.
Oh,
It's Hardock even has a spell slot. Alright, nothing happens to you. You're a loser.
Alina, you still feel this kind of... Wow, Chillian. Alina, you still feel this swell of energy within you as you're walking. It's hard to explain. It's like your blood is warming up.
Oh.
Yeah, you feel like it's almost like you're running a fever, but without any of the sick feelings.
Okay.
That being said, though, after a few hours of walking, the spirits will all stop, and the party will catch up the last few feet. All at once, the spirits will all point forward. Through a group of trees, you can see a clearing that stretches out for a long while. It actually has a bit of a hill that obscures the other side of the forest. There are people stretched out all over this hill. It's a pretty steep hill, and people are like laying against it, like they're basking in the sun. There are hundreds of people within this massive clearing. There are no housing, no supplies, nothing but just hundreds of people, some of them running around chasing each other, many of them congealed, or grouped up, since you guys don't like the word congealed, many of them grouped up.
Oh my
and
god,
hanging
it's
around each other.
Comic-Con.
I didn't know what the word congealed means.
Oh,
Okay, so you know how, like, when, this is a kind of a gross example, but you know how when blood goes from runny to, like, thick?
Yeah.
Congealed.
yeah, so it's like a
Oh.
grouping up of something to make it thicker. So if there's a mass of
Oh.
people, if you have a bunch of people congealed into a line, that means they're thicker in this one area.
Like gelatin.
Okay.
I could have just used gelatin as the example. Gelatin congeals, stuff like that.
You had to go the blood route.
It's the first thing that came to mind, and I'm retarded, okay?
No, you're good.
Okay.
And at the very top of this hill, in the center of this massive crowd of people, there's a door that's just standing there. There's a door frame. It's not connected to any structure. It's just a door that's closed and locked tight. There's a gigantic padlock, visible from very far away, with a giant keyhole.
Lockpicking skills.
The spirits seem to indicate that you are to go through that door to get to your next trial, which the angel from before had stated was to slay the Sacred Secret. The only problem is, you've got a mass of people between here and there to try to get through, to get to that door.
I don't know if it will work, but can I climb on these people?
So they're not like they were before within the tunnels. It's not like packed shoulder to shoulder. It's like an incredibly crowded park. Like there's children running around playing tag. There's a bunch of people that are chewing on something that looks like leather in a small circle around each other. There's like rows of people doing yoga, like that kind of thing. I suppose if one of them steps directly in front of you, you could probably jump on top of them. But I wouldn't say you could walk on their heads or anything like that.
Okay.
Once again, this is a massive clearing. That doorway that's on top of the hill is a good 300, 400 feet away. Several football fields, if football existed indeed.
I guess I'll just start walking.
I feel a little stronger. Do you guys just want to get over there really quick?
What?
Yeah, you guys want to get over there like really quickly?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm saying we feel stronger, right?
The surge of energy.
I can teleport! So I have to spell it out.
Oh.
I can only take one person though.
Apophis,
You would have
He's feeling lazy.
Apophis will look surprised and say, "You know how to teleport? That's quite impressive. I didn't think you could cast any high-level magic like that. Where did you..."
Go fuck yourself.
Hey, whoa, I'm impressed, man. Where did you learn that?
I've been around for a long time, alright? And my little things I know changes quite consistently. Right now I know how to teleport. Watch this, who wants to come with me? Someone has to be willing.
I will.
Alright, I grab Chloe by her scruff, and then dimension door all the way over there.
When you grab her scrub, she's gonna just start screeching. So poor to get that off.
Okay. So,
You have to be willing, though! You have to be willing!
Well, no, it's just the fact that you grabbed her scruff.
Oh, okay.
So, Chilean steps through a doorway, suddenly standing before the other magical doorway on top of the hill. The entire group of people standing and milling around within this clearing all immediately turn towards the sound of a screaming cat suddenly in the middle of everyone. Almost immediately,
Hi.
one person amongst the silent crowd will call out, "Adventurers!" And another, eventually, immediately after that, "Adventurers!" And then a massive crowd of people hollering, screaming, applauding for these adventurers who've shown up to grace their lives once more. A swell of people will begin to move towards the two of you in celebration as they seem to welcome you with open arms and warm hearts to their group? Question mark?
Guys, I think this is bad news.
This is nice.
As you get a good look at these people, they seem very taunt. Their skin is grayed, and they all have the same kind of skin hue to it. Just as well, every single one of them appears to be of a human race, but like a gaunt human. Like, mostly hairless, very skin and bones people, with commoners' clothing that are torn and ragged. Very notably, dotted amongst the hundreds of people here, there are several people that have some items that they wear on them as, like, something to stand out. There's a lady with a red sash strung across her chest. There's a man wearing a pot on top of his head. There's this little girl with tiny fake princess wings, fairy wings, who's running around the edge of the crowd being chased by two little boys. And very notably, amongst even the fancier people, there's one man standing back down at the edge of the hill. He's got a grin on his face, his arms crossed, and he looks just like everyone else, except he's got a paper crown on his head that's painted gold. A paper crown. And as the as the crowd surges forward, people begin to get close to you, and they begin to reach out just to kind of stroke your big old coat, Jillian. And people reach out and try to touch Emily's fur, and they try to touch the orc skin, and they just try to get very handsy with you guys. And eventually, if you guys don't react, the crowd will pick you up.
Chloe, I'm gonna pick you up, alright? This is bad touch. Bad touch, you get bad touch!
All at once, a loud voice will echo out over the whole crowd. "That's quite enough," says the man with the paper crown, as he thaumaturges his voice louder than everyone else here in the crowd. His arms will come down to his sides, and he'll raise them up, and he'll say, "Ladies and gentlemen, as our standard welcome for these two adventurers who have come and graced us today, bring us forth the Horn of Plenty, and we shall throw a grand feast for these folk. And we, of course, hope for their stories to bring us wonder, and for their gifts to last our whole lifetimes. Bring forth once again the Horn of Plenty." The crowd will kind of surge away from you two and give you a moment to breathe. And somebody will procure from a coat that they were wearing a horn, of which they give to the man and a golden crown. And in front of these hundreds of folk, the man in the paper crown will blow into the horn, and he will summon, in the middle of everyone, a mighty feast. Just for the two of you. A mighty feast. A massive table with dozens of chairs. A grand feast of turkeys and pigs and vegetables and steamed tomatoes and desserts and drinks. A feast that could feed up to 8 people that he lays out.
What people?
What's that?
How many people?
8.
8?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
And
That's
Alina,
like 2 chili here.
while you and Hardock are standing there at the edge of the forest watching this whole thing, Apophis, you hear mutter under his breath, "We could use that horn. That's a powerful magic item. We'll never have to eat again while we're here in the heavens. How sneaky are you exactly? I've seen you disappear."
See, what?
You, Alina.
You want me to go sneak that?
I think you could steal that horn for us quite easily, yes.
Okay. We'll give him a suspicious look, but They will go into just start sneaking around.
Give me a stealth check. And while you're rolling for that, Jillian and Chloe, the crowd backs off of you two, and a feast is summoned in front of you all. Do you have any way you want to react to this, or do you want to wait to see what the rest of your party does?
That's a 15 on my...
I mean, I'm hungry.
Chloe, you're mute.
I would probably just start eating it. I'm sorry.
I mean, Julian's smart. I will, I want insight. Is this real food?
Sure.
Okay, insight the food. Is this food light?
Is this
I'm suspicious.
It's this thing that I have drawn.
Oh
It's
It's not. Oh no.
It's Apophis pregnant.
no. Sick!
No. I mean, I can.